We are quite literally in the movies. Behind us is Monument Valley, and well, if we don't bump into Forrest Gump or Clint Eastwood along the road, I'm not sure what's gone wrong.
Exactly. Run, Forrest, run.
This week, we're in the movies. Well, it feels like it, at least. We have made it to Monument Valley, where one of the world's most spellbinding landscapes holds us completely captivated, with some seriously extraordinary weather. From sandstorms to snowstorms, we're treated to one of the most majestic and most photographed points on Earth like you've never seen it before. And as if that weren't enough for 1 week, our little man takes to his feet. Folks, he's off. Yay! Clever boy!
So we are at a place called the Mexican Hat. It's on the way to Monument Valley. Very excited to be here. We've driven into Utah this morning from Colorado. Pretty excited to be back in Utah, and going to be a busy day. What's that, Crusoe? Are you having fun back there, Crusoe? Is it? Hi, Mexican Hat. Hi. Hi.
And then, as we rounded a last corner and crested a last rise in the road, Monument Valley suddenly sprawled out before us. Right, let's get everybody dressed, Crusoe.
Absolutely, Crusoe.
You're going to need lots of clothes today, buddy, because last night it snowed.
Look at that. That's Monument Valley over there. So that big storm last night that Crusoe and I were walking through, that's what left. A couple of inches of snow. Oh my goodness, Crusoe.
Whoa. What's happened to the world, buddy?
We're in the desert.
What has happened to the world? Hey?
What's that?
Crusoe, look at the car.
So we're going to go for breakfast this morning. We don't normally go for breakfast. We normally have a peanut butter sandwich or some cereal in the hotel room. But this morning I think we'll get a really good breakfast inside us, because it's going to be a cold, long day.
It's also our wedding anniversary, darling.
It is, yeah, it is. Where did we get married?
Antarctica.
Check that link.
Oh, wow, it's quite a lot, isn't it?
I think they'll close the road down to Monument Valley this morning. The weather forecast is that it's going to warm up and there's going to be bright sun. So I think probably all of this will be melted by lunchtime, fingers crossed, and so we can go down to Monument Valley in the afternoon. But look over there, that's what it looks like right now.
This is truly magical.
Beautiful.
Wow. I gotta get you. I gotta get you. I gotta get you. I gotta get you. Aye, 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 aye. This isn't Crusoe's first experience of snow. He did have a nibble on some in Capitol Reef National Park.
He did.
But he certainly's never seen this much. Hey, buddy.
Brilliant.
Now, we do have a snowsuit for Crusoe, but we left it at home because John said it wouldn't be worth packing up. Today would have been a great day for Crusoe to have a snowsuit to be able to go romping around in the snow.
I know, it would have been.
But this is your last pair of trousers, buddy. The rest of them are all muddy and dirty. Oh, yeah, da.
Peanut butter on his face.
Yep.
Here until that road melts. It's just ice.
We're going to be sliding ourselves down the hill.
We're going nowhere, so let's have a nice breakfast, enjoy the view, hope the sun rises, and then go and check out the Monument Valley, the legend that is the Monument Valley. One of my favourite places in the world, and I'll tell you about it all at breakfast.
Good morning, everybody.
We are having fun here, aren't we? It's a funny place.
I've never had service like it. You say thank you and people go, uh-huh, and wander off. You kind of get called like this to sit down. And I just asked for a decaf coffee and was told I couldn't have one because they'd have to make a whole pot. Somebody, do you remember yesterday when we were trying to order lunch? And she said, like, are you ready? Because I've got drinks I need to run out. So if you're not ready, like, I got other things I need to be doing.
It's fun because at the end you're supposed to tip as well.
Please can I have a decaf coffee? No, sorry, I'll have to make a whole pot.
Can't do that. When I was a kid, I really loved watching movies. I still love watching movies. Movies are the greatest things in the world. Two movie sets that really stood out for me: Ben-Hur and Cleopatra, movies like that, Sinbad, you know, those great movies with the Acropolis and the Parthenon on them. And I remember walking through Athens the first time and seeing the Acropolis and being like, wow, this is so cool. Well, Monument Valley holds the same kind of feeling for me as the Acropolis in Athens. I think there's only two places perhaps in the whole world that hold that feeling. And we're here, we're at Monument Valley. It is one of those places. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, all of the great Western movies right over there. And I can't wait to drive down into the valley and have a good look around. It's a 17-kilometer loop by car, so we're gonna have to wait, I think, until the ice goes away. But, you know, it's gonna be a very, very exciting wait.
Car's melted. We're packing up.
We can't wait. We can't wait. I can't wait.
We were going to hang around for a couple of hours, but we're just not gonna anymore. We got to go.
So we've got the car engine running. We're melting some ice and snow. We've watched a couple of other cars slide down that hill. We're going to slide ourselves. I just can't wait. Come on.
Come on in. That sky is so beautiful blue. That looks alright actually. Did just fine. Guess it's my turn now, and we all know how much I love slipping. So just arrived at the park gate to a big sign that says park closed.
Maybe it opens in a little while.
Yeah, it's waiting for that ice to melt. So we're being let in, but they're a bit worried about our car.
It's muddy down there. So
It's
hopefully...
not tar roads. I didn't realise that.
No, it's dirt track. I think we'll be all right when we get down there because it's really okay, but it's just a steep hill on the way down.
Okay.
Let's see anyway.
You're going to go half a mile to the left of the Visitor Center parking lot. You're
Yeah.
going to first stop by at the Visitor Center information desk here.
Great.
And you're going to show them your ticket here.
Yeah.
And your map is included here and your information right inside there.
Wonderful. Thanks so
Have a
much.
good day.
Yeah, you bet. You too. My feeling there is I'm just a little bit cynical. I think she's trying to sell us a tour by saying that.
Okay.
I do remember going down the hill before. It is steep, and okay, it's going to be a little bit damp down there, but I can't see it being anything like the roads in, what was the name of that place we went to see the flamingos that weren't there?
Nata.
Nata.
We were in a 4x4 in Nata though, darling.
But we
We're now in
didn't
a
need-
Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, but we didn't need the 4x4.
No, we didn't.
So I think we'll be all right. Okay, so we've registered.
We're allowed in, are we?
We're allowed in, but I've just been properly told off. I walked in the wrong door Went through an employees only section, but it did say info sign on the top of the door. Never mind. Anyway, the lady who led us in, she got a bit cross with me and then told me I need to wear my mask, and of course
It's really interesting because the whole of the states have there's no more masks
yeah, all gone.
But in the Navajo Nation, there is still mask wearing.
Yeah, so
I'd be very interested to know what the vaccine uptake has been in the Navajo.
probably
Very, very low, I'd imagine.
maybe, yeah.
Anyway,
so we're allowed in.
we're allowed in.
We're allowed in.
Good.
And I've seen other cars driving down the hill, so I'm pretty sure that we're going to be just fine. Okay, so the plan is take it really easy, try not to get stuck, and if we do get stuck, get a picnic out, wait until the sun shines, off we go.
You're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, drive on the right side of the road as well.
I don't think they'll take kindly to that kind of rule breaking, darling. In we go. Oh wow, look at it.
Just very quickly, everybody, that right there, that's the campsite, and the sun rises over there. Now, the last time I was here, I was in a one-man tent on the side of the hill right there, watching the sunrise at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning across Monument Valley. It was
I would love to do that, darling, but I am really pleased we weren't in the tent this morning.
yeah, I don't think camping's up the right thing to do right now. The dude that's just led us through, there was another security guard on the entrance. He just said, so you've got a 2-hour maximum time down there. And then he looked down, and he looked back up, and he looked at us again, and he looked back down the hill again, and he said, what did he say?
Good luck.
Good luck.
You may not have ever heard of Monument Valley, but you're likely to recognize it. It has been a setting for more Western movies than any other place, and was of course the site of the famous run by Forrest Gump. No other place is quite like the wide open natural beauty of Monument Valley, with its huge red rock monoliths spread over almost 92,000 acres. The Navajo Nation considers Monument Valley a very sacred place. The Navajo Indians deem it as a sanctuary for nature and spirit, and many Navajo families have lived in Monument Valley for generations. There are even still 10 to 12 families that live in its backcountry that still adhere to a very traditional style of dress and cultures that have been handed down over many centuries. One thing's for certain, it's one of the most beautiful places we've ever visited, and to see it like this, with a light dusting of snow across the epic monoliths, was a scene we felt truly privileged to witness. So it's a 17-mile loop through the park on these kind of, I don't know, what are they, dirt roads?
Dirt, gravel roads,
Yeah,
but they're in good nick.
They are. And you're given a 2-hour limit.
2 hours only. If Crusoe's not careful, he's going to sleep through the whole experience. We're going to have to give him a poke. What an amazing place. The sun's starting to come out right now and the snow's starting to melt. It starts to feel a little bit more like a Western, and I can tell you, I am absolutely loving every minute. Wow, Crusoe, look out the window. Isn't it amazing? What do you see?
I'm gonna drive with Dad. Hello, little man.
Worth waking up for, wasn't it?
Wow, houses. So we're just on our way out, and look at the queue, waiting to get in.
That's not even busy season, eh?
Heavens, I'm so glad we went in when we did.
Yeah, me too.
So there you have it, Monument Valley. Where's next?
We are heading north a little bit, into Arizona. Is that right?
Yep.
Or back into Utah?
No, into Arizona.
Okay, and then up to Bend?
Horseshoe Bend.
Horseshoe Bend.
We were going to go to Antelope Canyon, but we didn't realise that you had to pre-book, so there are no tickets available.
Also, it's $90 each to go and walk down a canyon, and I think I would draw the line at $90 each.
I don't think we can take Crusoe either.
Yeah, so not for us.
Next time we'll do Antelope Canyon, but today we're going to head up towards Page in Arizona and go and see Horseshoe Bend.
Almost at Page, nearly arrived at Page. Arizona tourist information. Well, we don't need that just yet because we know where we're going. But once again, we have chosen to stay in another super budget accommodation. And so we'll see what this one's like. What's it called?
The Roadway Inn.
The Roadway Inn. So
We've stayed in one of these before and it was great. Yes,
Okay.
in Hurricane.
And we're getting breakfast, aren't we? And breakfast in the room. And how much are we paying?
$44.
44 bucks, man. I love that.
We are all checked in. Room 227.
Another motel, another day. How's this one look?
That's all right.
So I like that sofa, my goodness.
I was going to say the decor is right up our street.
Perfect.
Lots of room for the little man.
Go Crusoe! Yay! Horseshoe Bend overlook.
Cool.
The city of Page now. We've checked into our hotel and we've just driven back through Page to get here. We're gonna go for a hike now. Newbies like a hike. I think we're going that way, look. I see people standing on the edge.
Ooh,
and it looks
so you
like
do.
there's
A
this
big
kind
bend.
of big bend.
Horseshoe, like a horseshoe.
Like a horseshoe.
Go figure, man. Too high?
Very high up again. I love that sign over there. It's a very, very good sign. Very good sign. Look. It says danger.
We've encountered the mighty Colorado River a number of times on this journey so far, and each time we stand above it, we're in awe of the landscape it's carved over the millennia. Our next stop will be the Grand Canyon, the jewel in the Colorado's crown, if you will. But this bend in its course is no less inspiring or impressive. A geologic masterpiece sculpted by the river, Horseshoe Bend is an example of what happens when water takes the path of least resistance.
Okay, so what would be a really cool shot if I was sat right there? It'd be amazing with my legs dangling down here.
Yeah.
But I'm just not going to do it, so just imagine.
And so that's a wrap on a seriously beautiful experience through some of America's most mighty landscapes. We're feeling very fortunate indeed.
If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, then hit that subscribe button and join our journey. And please leave us a comment. We'll see you there. We love hearing from you and we always reply. We'll see you next week.